guys, Ian Anderson, and I'm again joined by world champion Greg Barsby. So for more Las Vegas Challenge, we got round 3 chase card and a pretty solid group of dudes.
Hey, yeah, this is Paul Oman, Team Innova. Joel Freeman, Team Innova. Kale Leviska, Team Prodigy. Andrew Presnell. I'm not sure who Andrew plays for.
Discraft now. He switched this year.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Solid player. Really long throw.
Yeah, he does. He bombs. We are coming in as a very tightly packed card. We're on hole 1. Tell us to play, G.
This hole's pretty standard basic. You've got the basket just right out in the middle of the fairway, like you can see. A little over 400 feet. See a lot of guys just throwing a hyzer shot here and getting some action off the ground.
Yeah, I saw Simon throw a huge hyzer in the group before this one.
Oh,
Joel Freeman.
Interesting enough. Right to the turnover.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a good shot.
But ends up going a little bit long. So you might
Great
be right
line.
with the hyzer there.
Great line.
Yeah. Fast greens out here in Vegas. Up next, we got Andrew Presnell.
Wow, that's a very straight shot. Might bleed a little left on him. Yeah, super quick green.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a pretty popular play on this hole.
Yeah, a lot of pretty good collection spot down there.
Yeah. This is Kale Leviska, longtime pro from Twin Cities, Minnesota.
Yeah, absolutely just a great guy, too.
Yeah, really good player.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he just got over on that one, maybe just the first hole.
Yeah.
I don't expect too many of those from him.
Should be easy up and down par save, though. And we got Paul Omen.
Paul's got one of the smoothest throws in the game, just very calm and collected guy.
Yeah.
Always throwing really far, and it looks simple. He's really tall.
Kind of reminds me of Sias Elmore a little bit.
He's just a big guy.
Yeah, just a big dude, slow run up, and then boom. We got an upshot here from Kale, just laying up for his par. Paul's got an outside look at it.
Get in. Ooh, good run.
Wasn't it? Joel Freeman, after going long, coming back with his birdie look.
Maybe about 40 feet. Yeah, that's a tricky spot down there behind it because you don't want the putter to get away from you with the tailwind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good look.
Right? Thought that had a chance there from Prezi. And we'll be looking at a bunch of par tap-ins.
I know each of these guys is thinking, man, I just gave a stroke to the field here.
Yeah.
But I'd be interested to see what the birdie percentage is.
Hey, but it's not too high.
It seems like it would be more just because it's not too difficult of a shot, but it's really a tough wind read.
Hmm?
And even some of the best players aren't getting this hole.
Yeah, it's always your first hole, jitters and warm up and whatnot, so it happens.
It's a good shot of Paul right there.
Yeah, silky smooth form. We're kicking off with that par action, and we'll be looking at hole 2 here in a second, Greg.
Okay, number 2. This is what I would call a tweener par 4.
Yeah.
I think the longest players can reach this 579. It's a little downhill, and just depending on the wind, I expect most of these guys to throw it pretty close. Might even see a 2 here.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Joel Freeman on the box. Ripping out a Star Destroyer at 68 miles an hour. Pretty good smash.
Wow, that's fast.
It is.
Oh, that's a really good drive.
Yeah, fades a little early. We'll see what he's got for a second shot
Long drive, though.
Oh,
within 100.
Definitely. Andrew Presnell throwing a Z-Force.
It looked like it got up and away from him. He might have slipped just a little bit there off the tee pad.
You called it, Greg.
It's not ideal conditions or a place to be, but he should be able to manage and make do with that.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd like to be open in the golf fairway off to the right to make for an easy upshot. Kale. Rip it on a D2.
That's a really good shot there. It just maybe flipped over a little more than he wanted to, but he's going to have an unobstructed upshot. Maybe, like one tree in the way.
Yeah, the card like that one.
Yeah.
Paul Omen.
Slow and deliberate delivery.
Isn't that wild, man? And it just explodes out of his
blasted
hand.
that.
He did.
Okay, about 100 foot out.
The best of the group, though, I think.
As far as the line?
Yeah.
Totally.
Mm-hmm. Andrew goes a little bit long on his skip up shot.
Boy, that was aggressive. But you can get away with that just because the basket's on the hill there.
Joel. Kind of the same play as Andrew, just a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. It's not too windy, so you're not seeing those get away or roll on the side of the hill. They both just kind of died there.
And death, taxes, and smooth up shots from Kale. Things you can count on in life. That guy's upshot game is exceptional. Paul, a good one too.
Good one. A little aggressive, but he's got the hill that he can stop it with.
Yeah.
Andrew, that was maybe 22 feet or so.
Yeah.
Easy work.
Good hit to start his round, though. Get that putter working.
Paul, easy 3. Yeah, I expect most of the field to 3 this hole.
Man, you're probably feeling pretty bad if you don't.
Yeah, you're feeling like you gave one, I think.
Yeah.
And with the way some of the guys are throwing, depending on the wind, you might be giving one with the 3.
True. Yeah. Yeah, there were definitely some 2s out there. Kale cleans up nicely.
Easy 3 from Kale.
Yep.
Smooth.
Okay, look at Prezzi's very aggressive spin putt, which you develop when you play in the wind a lot, which I think he does.
Here, just depending on which way the wind's going, that spin putt really comes in handy.
It does. There are all those birds for the gang. Nice way to play hole 2. Hole 3, what's the pro play, Greg?
Well, this one's obstructed on the green. The lefty shot would be up and to the left and hang it back. The righties are just kind of contending with that palmetto bush right there. And there's a slight rise at the start of the tee pad. So, yeah, maybe just like that, a little bit of a pull. And you can't really throw it with too much hyzer just because you have to clear.
Yeah, you got to go that far, right?
Yeah.
Joel comes up a little bit short, but he's still looking at the basket for a 2. Andrew, he is reaching for a Z Nuke OS. Big hyzer line.
That's a good hit. I'm curious if it's wide enough. No. Oh, he snuck it over.
Wow.
Good shot.
Yeah. Clean look at the basket. It looks like the D1 Max series from Prodigy, which is Kale's new signature disc.
That one looks money. Looks like he's got it wired already.
He's throwing it max distance.
Yep, those are both 2 really good shots. 2 different ways to do it there.
He'll pick one of those up and support Kale. He's an awesome guy. Paul, probably a destroyer.
I would imagine so. He throws those real far. He almost hit the bird right out of the hand there.
Almost Randy Johnson did.
Wow. That's going to be a little wide. He's probably going to be left with inside 30.
Yeah.
I thought it was further. Man, that was a nice throw.
Joel?
Oh. And you're thinking, I'm putting it uphill. Put it just a little high.
Yep.
I just hung on him. Good look there.
It was. Paul for his 2? We need the Goldilocks putt right between those 2.
Dang it.
Andrew?
Oh, no. That thing just took off. It just had so much speed right there.
Yeah, but you can see where it landed right there. He ends up with a longer putt for his par.
Oh, my goodness. Ugh, man.
Yeah, those feels. We know him, man.
3-putt vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, good stick from Kale there after watching that debacle. This green, there's greens all over this course that can do that to you.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I know Andrew's not the only one that's happened to.
Nope.
But he's got to be really feeling it now. He's going to be coming in hot from here out.
Yeah.
He knows, boy, I could have had 2 more.
Right? Oh, poor guy. Rollaway's hurt, man.
I'm sure he's focused. That'll really focus you in.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look at that good hit from Kale. So solid on the green is that guy.
Ching.
Yeah. That's where he gets a lot of strokes on a lot of folks. There's that bird as he gets a stroke on the card. Ties for the chase card lead. Andrew dropping off a little bit with that bogey. And we are going to be looking at hole 4.
Welcome to the Las Vegas Challenge, sponsored by Innova Champion Disc. 20 years of support, $500,000. Hope everyone has a good time.
All right, guys, back to the action. A huge thanks to PDGA as well as Innova Champion Disc for making this all possible. Give them the thanks if you enjoy the coverage. Hole 4, Greg. What are you doing?
This is probably one of the best birdie holes on the course. You've got the green in front with the bunker. You also have a hidden bunker that's directly in front of the basket. And basically nowhere to land the disc. This is a really tough birdie. Even it's 309 feet, and you got to earn every bit of it.
Yeah, you do.
Kale playing the backhand turnover here. That's a really smart play as long as it clears. Wow. Man, that is how you draw it up right there. That's sick.
God, it was beautiful watching that disc fly.
Great throw. He's stoked. Yes.
Rightfully so, right?
Yeah, it's a great place to be.
Mm-hmm. Joel's going to opt for the forehand line here.
I like the forehand line. You can keep it to the left side and avoid some of the OB and some of the danger. That's looking good. Just clip the trunk of the tree there.
Yeah.
But he's still going to have a look.
I believe that was his Firebird. Paul?
Going with the backhand turnover, going for a line similar to Kale's that maybe just bled a little more left. Just got to sit down there on that edge. Nice shot.
They're traveling partners too, I believe.
They are.
Yeah, throwing the same shot. I like it. Andrew?
It's working. When it's working, it's working.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's a Macbeth buzz right there.
That was a cute little kind of grab on the ground and slide down there.
Yeah.
That's in really good position.
Give him a look. This is kind of a scary look here for Joel. He's got big drop off behind.
Great putt. That's a scary look for anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a hill directly behind it. If you don't convert there, you're looking at probably minimum 25-footer coming back.
Yeah. And Paul, he's actually got a little window through this tree. Let's see if he can take advantage.
He's slightly obstructed if he hits the gap. Yeah, just a little too high.
Yep. It's sitting right there, at least for a par.
Yeah, it's tough. You don't want to just blast one up there. Unless you're Andrew.
Speaking of blasting one up there.
That was sick. Good birdie.
That was
good birdie. He's
there.
getting back on. Like I said, he's got that fire now. He had the 3-putt, and I think sometimes that really will just jam you into gear.
Uh-huh.
More than anything.
It looked like it did. Kale converting on a fantastic drive. And looks like Paul with the only par on that one. They played that hole well.
Yeah, no shame in a par on that hole. Sometimes you watch your group just do it right. Like from Joel there, that's a great putt.
Sure was. There are those 3 birds. We got Kale and Joel with that 20 down, leading the chase card.
20 under. Man, these guys can make a run right now. You know, you get hot. Yeah. Get hot right now.
Talk about hole 5. There's definitely some different ways to play this hole.
This is a tricky one. You've got the basket precariously perched just behind the green there on the hill's edge.
Uh-huh.
OB to the right and left. You just don't want to have it fade out too hard, because if you skip off that green and go left, there's a possibility it'll roll OB.
Yep. And if you don't think you can attack the basket, you do what Kale does. You throw an M4.
I think that's a pretty smart play.
Yep. Joel, he's throwing 68. He's not laying up.
Joel's going for it.
Yep.
That's got to get a little flat. Just stay flat.
Sit up top.
Couldn't tell from that angle.
It stayed.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Good shot. And that's a really common, I think a common miss.
Yeah, sure.
Just to go left there.
Missing the green. That's a Z4 from Andrew that just got too high or too much hyzer, one of the two.
And there's that big skip down the hill. But I think that there's some room down there. He's going to be safe.
Yeah, he's fine. Just a longer upshot than I'm sure he was hoping for. It looks like Paul's laying up, doing the Kale play.
Yeah, that's just smart golf. Not even bringing the OB into the factor.
It's almost kind of a sucker par 3, you know?
There's a couple of them on this course that you really just want to play smart, and you don't want to add up strokes.
Yeah, just play for the 3 if you know that's your game. Paul with a beautiful upshot.
Yeah, these upshots that these two are having require the proper height and the proper speed for the distance control. Because if you throw it 10 foot past the basket, now you're all of a sudden contending with the hill and the drop off.
Oh, yeah.
Could go 30 feet. So good shots by both those guys.
Andrew's up from leaking left.
Oh, sneaks right behind that tree, but he's pretty close.
Yeah.
I think he'll be able to handle that one.
Joel close enough to run this. Let's see if he does.
Oh.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that's where it rolled to. Oh.
And that was such a good look for his 2. But that's the danger. That's the big issue out here. Just tacking on strokes. Good putt from Kale. Nice low release.
Yeah.
Into the wind. Solid. Looking right at just a ton of air behind the basket.
Right.
It doesn't hit the basket. It's gone.
Unfazed. Andrew saves par nicely after that drive. And it looks like Paul will convert for par as well. It's kind of funny that closest to pin ends up with the only bogey, you know?
It happens out here. He almost wishes maybe I could have thrown it 20 foot further away so I wouldn't have had the thought.
Right? Kind of these dangerous greens out here. They kind of bait you into going for it when you really shouldn't.
Great look at Kale's putt there.
Not to say Joel shouldn't have run it. He knows what he's doing out here.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Sure. You pick and choose your battles. And you win them and you lose them. So.
A hole 6. This is a pretty long par 4, Greg.
Yeah, this is an interesting hole. You've got OB on the right there with the in the ditch. The rocks are in play, and you kind of just want to hug this right side if possible because there's the basket tucked on the right side all the way down. The more left you are, the further your approach will be. So I expect these guys to give us a nice distance show, nice display of power here. Kale. Wow, that was a silky line.
Wasn't it?
Nice shot. So he'll be on the left there, but he's throwing it far enough to where he should be able to play a fairway driver.
Yeah, I think that was his D2 right there. Andrew
can crush.
Reaching for a Z Mantis.
Ooh, that's a really good line.
Yeah, it is.
Held that nice late turnover. That's prime position.
That was pretty.
Really, really good shot.
Like you said, kind of kept it to the right, making that upshot a little bit shorter. Paul?
Yeah, it held on the right side. Looks like that one's a newer disc, maybe just with a little bit more fade.
Yeah.
A couple more months of beating it in, and that would have held right where he wanted to, I think.
Yeah, give him an extra 30 feet and a little bit more right action there. Joel?
Yeah, Joel bombs. This should be a good one. Let's see if he can get it out and elevated.
Let's see here.
Oh,
I think he had a
nice
little...
and tight.
Yeah.
See it on the right side there. Oh, it's hyzering out pretty quick, but that's fine. Right around where Kale is. They'll be able to attack either with the fairway driver or, maybe not an ultra fast driver.
They're all looking at it, but they're all not exceptionally close.
No.
So Paul is up first with our upshots here.
I want to see the skip so I can tell which kind of disc it is. Oh. I think that was just a misplay more than anything.
Yeah.
Just deceptive length on the approach.
Yeah. It's so wide open, it's kind of hard to gauge. And Joel not pleased with that one.
Joel pulled that just a little bit. Oh, no.
He's got a long look.
Yeah, easy 4 from there.
Yeah. Kale smoothing it up.
It's got to get on edge. If it gets on edge, he's going to get up in there pretty good. Oh, not all the way.
No.
But he's going to have a pretty makeable look from behind the basket, probably from 30 feet or so.
A little bit scary with that mound, but Kale's not afraid of that. Andrew, fading early.
Might have faded a little early. See if it holds on. That's not a bad place to be, though.
No.
Inside the circle. These guys got looks for birdie.
They do. And Joel's got a long one.
I should be able to clean that up. Just rolled over by the tree.
Yeah, he's just a little pin high action there. Paul, a little stepper.
Ooh, he gave that a bid.
He did, didn't he?
Oh,
Wow.
look at it. It rolls back around to the basket. Thank you.
I'll take that. And Kale looks to be circle's edge just outside.
Good hit from Kale.
Butter.
Boom. Good shot. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it right there. That's solid.
I love watching putts like that.
Full commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just to the
Easy.
left, and it just found its way through. It almost just pushed its way out.
Man, 50-50s are no good this weekend, Greg.
I'm telling you, it's been more like 70-30.
Hasn't it?
Yeah.
In the wrong way. Joel cleans up a very nice par, as does Paul. And Andrew, I'm sure a disappointing par from him after that look he gave himself with that second shot. Oh, got some good slow-mo Kale's putt.
Nice hyzer release. He's probably right on 33 feet, so there's not much fade with the hyzer release as long as you give it enough power.
Mm-hmm.
Great display of putting.
Sure was. Kale gets a stroke on the card there. 2 clear on our chase card. Hole 7 is on deck, Greg.
7 is a gettable par 3, 453 feet. This one just You just want to make sure to throw it out there and not hit the bushes right in front of the basket. There's a couple bushes. You just don't want to hit those. Anything else? I think most of the pros here have the power to get this hole. It's slightly downhill.
That's a D1 Max series from Kale.
He caught the edge of it. That's going to be a little outside 40 feet, but still a makeable look.
Yeah, a little bit lower. I think that gets there. Andrew?
Prezzi's definitely got the power to get to this hole. I'm curious
does.
if he can clear the bush right off the bat. Yep.
Throwing ESP Force.
Oh, get down there. That's going to be just outside the circle, but still a makeable putt. Any look on this hole is good. I mean, it's not a gimme. It's over 450.
No, it's definitely a good get if you can do it. Paul,
I like this line a little bit wider. See if he gets the distance to push it in. Oh, it dug. It didn't skip for him.
Yep.
That could have got another 15 foot closer if you'd have got the skip.
And then everybody's clapping for Paul Macbeth right there, and Joel's, oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, I'm here.
Yep. And this is a PD2 from Joel.
Boy, that thing is overstable.
Isn't it?
Well, he put a move on that. There's the skip we're looking for.
Kept it low enough they can get that skip, right?
Yep, that was it. That's it. I think that's probably CTP on the card.
Yep, you called it.
Just outside 30.
So Prez coming back for the 2. It's a little tinker.
Oh.
I thought that was in.
No, it looked good.
Didn't it?
Both those putts look really good.
Paul from just a little bit closer. See if he can tease one in here.
Just pulled it.
Yeah.
Just pulled it off the line. Gosh. Yeah, he's thinking, man, I could have had one there.
I think he was getting his mini back from Kale. Kale didn't bring a mini. He was using everybody else's.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I've done that a couple times.
Yep.
Good on the other 3 guys for hooking them up.
You're right. Not to be overlooked. This is a very nice birdie from Joel.
Yeah, like you said, he kept it low enough. He got the skip into the green there. That's what you're looking for. There's a lot of ground play.
Did work. Paul makes his par, as does Andrew, and Kale just got a little tap in there for his par, so no worries.
I think that's probably very a lot of groups, I guess you would say.
Common result.
A lot
for
of
group.
groups.
Yeah.
One birdie on this hole.
Yeah. Gotta make a good drive, and probably is making a long putt.
Yeah, if you see 3 guys get this hole in your group, you're like, man, these guys are shredding.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Very nice birdie from Joel, and we are going to be looking at hole 8 now, Greg.
Hole 8, this is a hole that you can't throw too long on, but you can't throw too short.
True.
So there's a green in front and the pathway in the back, and slight rise in front of the basket. That's what you want to really slow your drives down on. I've seen multiple plays here, so I haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah, the flex forehand. Throwing at 58. Not
the Freeman flex forehand.
Oh, good. Good alliteration.
Boom. Hey, put a good move on it for sure.
Go.
I think he just left it short. Yeah, he wanted to go a little bit further.
Yep, he called it. He said it kind of stalled in the headwind up there.
Kale maybe playing one of his mid-range discs.
Maybe the H3 V2. Could be wrong.
Uh-oh. Got to get down. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably inside the circle.
Mm-hmm. Andrew, he's got his drone. He says it is a drone, and it's just very old, so it doesn't fly like a drone much anymore.
Yeah, those are some of the best discs.
They're great, aren't they?
Something that you know really well.
Mm-hmm.
See how Paul attacks this one. Oh, I think that's just high right out of the gate.
He called it.
No, guys, let's go.
So he's got similar Kale, just a lot longer.
All of a sudden, that pathway just sneaks up on you.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite threes on the course, just from the variety of the shot making off the tee.
True.
You really have to make a decision whether you want to throw it with the straight route, the hyzer, or like Freeman with the flick. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, that is worst result possible. Andrew also missed his birdie, and I think we kind of glossed over Paul hitting an early tree on his putt. See if Kale can get it going for the card.
Mm.
Nope. So now Paul left with a really tough par look here.
Now Paul is putting from my height. Oh, just hits high chain and kicks off.
Yeah.
Good look.
Gonna result in a bogey. Andrew cleans up par nicely.
Yeah, I was playing with Jeremy Colling yesterday. He birdied this with the thumber.
Really?
Yeah. That's another route.
Wow.
He just smashes that shot.
Oh, he really, I mean,
It's crazy.
Yeah, he throws those real far. He doesn't throw them a ton, but he can when he wants to.
And out here in Vegas, it's not a bad play. You take out the spray ratio.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
You know, and you can bump down the distance. Make sure you lay up.
Mm-hmm.
No qualms.
Get a good look at Paul.
Yeah, you could see with this release there, just a little bit of nose up. If you go and pause it,
Mm-hmm.
something to watch when you're playing at home.
Yeah,
Nose angle.
that's very important. And some not bad pars there. A couple bogeys. Hole 9, Greg.
Hole 9, wide open, about 370. I expect the entire group to get this hole, being that they're on the chase card.
Yeah,
This is a must-get birdie
it's kind of like hole 1.
for any of the top pros. I feel like it's even easier because there's no obstruction right out of the gate.
Yeah.
And that is how you do it. Kale knows what he's doing. He says, I'm parking this one.
There's that D1 max.
No reason
from
to
Kale.
putt.
Yeah, right. Take that stress out of the equation. Andrew, he has reached for an ESP force.
Big skip. Oh, a little hot. Roll back to the basket. Come on. Nice. That's going to play.
I would say woods golf is exciting when the disc is in the air, and golf course disc golf is exciting when the disc is on the ground.
I wouldn't call it exciting.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. If it's going the right direction.
Yeah.
that's
It's going where you
super
want. It's exciting, yes. Well put. There's Paul with a nice drive. He's looking at the basket as well.
Yep, you can't really tell from the video, but there's a little bit of it drops a little bit down to the left.
I'm sorry. So this is Paul, excuse me.
That was Joel. So Joel will have a putt that has a little bit of danger behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit it.
That's good.
Man, nice shot.
Right?
You know, with Kale missing the last 2 putts, there's one way to get your putting going. Well, there's a perfect way.
Yeah.
Great putt from Joel. But there's one way to get the putter going, and that's put your disc about 8 feet away.
Yeah.
I'll get your putter back on.
Yeah. It's nice when you're 100% from that range.
Yeah, good putt there. Obviously, Prezi, he's thinking about a couple that he's left on the little reaction cam there. But
Yep.
is this everybody birdieing the hole?
You call it, Greg?
Yeah, I didn't even watch this
I know,
before.
man. Yeah.
But look, they're playing on the chase card. This is a must-get. Each of those guys stepped up on this hole and made sure that they got it done.
It turns out, Greg, you kind of know what you're talking about. Just a little bit.
Sometimes.
Just a little bit. All right, guys. That's all we got for the first 9. We'll catch you in the back 9.